How's it going, everyone? And welcome to another video. Today we're going to be going over how to get all the Tarot Arcana cards from the Nighthaven zone, so you can start unlocking those elite chests. But first, please consider giving the video a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps out massively. Now, let's get into it. The Nighthaven zone released with new elite chests for everyone to go after, but in order to open them, you'll need a combination of Tarot Arcana cards. To get these cards, you need to find shrines that are hidden all over the zone, which will unlock said card. There are 24 of them in total, and some of them are pretty tricky to find, so I put this video together to help you find them all, so you can gain access to all the new elite chests Nighthaven has to offer. It's worth noting, once you find the cards once, you can then unlock the chests infinitely on your character. Also, if you are doing chest runs with other people, and you don't have all the cards yet, but they do, they can open the elite chests up for you to loot them. To make this video as simple as possible to follow, I'm going to go over how to get each tarot card in order from 1 to 24, even if it might not be the most efficient way to do it time-wise. To find the number of the tarot card, simply go to your journal, the Nighthaven section, and then tarot cards. From there you'll see circles at the bottom of the page. The first one will be number 1, all the way up to 24. If you already have some unlocked, but you're just looking to knock a few more off to finish off your set, you can use the timestamps to easily find the one you're after. For those of you looking to speedrun them all, I'll show you now an image of an optimal route I'd take if I was speedrunning the cards. You can screenshot this image, then use the timestamps in the video description to jump to each number in the order you're doing them. Teleport whenever you can, and do the ones locked behind the raid in the catacombs whenever you feel ready for it. Simply by following the main story quest in Nighthaven, you'll be taken to a lot of the locations these Arcana card shrines are at, so if you plan on doing that anyways, it might be worth it for you to do it first, and then come back here later to finish up the ones you missed. But I won't tell you how to play the game, and getting the tarot cards first will also guarantee you getting all of the elite chests while out questing, which will be very beneficial to you as well. One final thing to mention before I dive into the tarot cards is that quite a few of these cards are at the top of what I like to call basic towers. To refrain from repeating myself over and over for each one, as the towers are very similar, I'll quickly go over them now and refer back to this section for each one. Basic towers essentially just see you go up a really tall tower, fight a boss similar in mechanics to a soul trial, unlock the card that tower holds, and be given an elite chest to try the card out on. Some of these bosses at the top of the towers can be a bit tricky, especially if you aren't fully geared yet. So if you struggle, maybe do these towers with a buddy, or wait at the entrance to the boss room until another person arrives. Some towers are slightly different in mechanics, but most of them are the same, and they all require the first card we'll go after, the Fool, to open the doors at the bottom of them, so make sure to get that first. If a tower is very different mechanically, I'll mention it ahead of time when going over how to get to said card. A nice touch by the devs was to put elite chests at the top of each tower. These chests should keep people coming up the towers daily, which will make sure you'll always have people to join up with in taking out the bosses that guard the tower. Most of these towers also have things like memory fragments and lore books within them, so if you're into collecting those, you might want to check every room as you climb the tower to the top. But once you've gotten all that you're after from a tower, yeet yourself off the edge, and head on to the next location. Okay, so now that that's all out of the way, let's get started with tarot card number 1, the Fool. If you're following the MSQ, this is the first one you'll be introduced to, and the most important of the lot, as you'll need it to unlock a lot of the doors that will give you access to many more cards. It's in the Tower of the Fool, as seen on screen. Simply teleport into the Church of the Cup, fast travel point, and run a bit north. You need to do a simple jump puzzle that requires you to jump from pad to pad to get up to the shrine, but it's simple enough once you get the hang of the jump pads. If you're struggling with it, keep an eye out for the directions the arrow is pointing on the jump pad, as if you're going in those directions when hitting the jump, you'll most often make it to the right location. And circles usually mean you have to jump upwards. If you're really struggling, just follow along how I did it, as seen on screen. Next up is card number 2, the Magician. This is another one that you might find and pick up on a quest, but if you're just following quest markers, you might also miss it. It's in the Memora Singur structure, just beside the Church of the Wand fast travel point, as seen on screen. You're going to want to go up into the structure, up the stairs, and keep going until you see a large boss unit called Bellatrix of Vernoth. A quest encounter will begin, and once you complete it, a portal will appear in the middle of the room. Use it. You're then taken to a dreamscape kind of place that is part of a quest line. Jump on over to the next platform and take the first portal you can. In here, you'll find the shrine for the Magician card, but you're going to want to be quick here, as there's 3 mobs that can be pretty tricky to kill, and I don't know if it's a bug, but they respawn very fast. So grab the card and attempt to loot the elite chest if you'd like, and get out of there before they return. After that is card number 3, the High Priestess. This is the first basic tower card that I went over at the start of this video. This card is located in the Tower of the High Priestess, just a bit south of the Church of the Absolute fast travel point, as seen on screen. If you need more information on basic towers, use the timestamps on the video and go back to the basic towers section. Next up is card number 4, the Empress. You can go through the whole spider den at Esagila to get there, or just cheese it and drop in from the cliffs above, which will save you a ton of time. Teleport into the Church of the Last Days fast travel point, run a bit south, climbing the rocks, and dropping into Esagila, like seen on screen. You'll find the shrine at the bottom of the waterfall. This is a really easy one, and it's right beside the boss that drops the bow artifact, Contagious Plague, which is really good. Once you get your card, maybe stick around and get a few kills of Utu, who spawns in the circle beside the shrine, to get the bow artifact, and then head off to get the next tarot card. Utu spawns every 6 minutes. After that is card number 5, the Emperor. This card is in the Tower of the Emperor Elite Stronghold. Simply teleport into the Church of Meek fast travel point, and head a bit north, like seen on screen. This is another tower card, but this one is a lot harder than most you'll face, as it's an elite tower. However, because there's so many elite chests here, you constantly find groups of people running through here. So if you're looking for this card, I advise waiting on a group to come here before you head up the tower. It'll make this process a lot easier, you'll pick up the elite chests on the way up, and it'll save you a lot of frustration. You could probably sneak your way up solo, but any small mistake could see you getting killed and having to start over again. But other than that, it's like any other tower. Use the Fool card to open the door, make your way up to the top, gathering the elite chests if you can on the way, fight the elite boss at the top, who's a lot stronger in this tower, like the rest of the mobs, and then go grab the card, and tons of elite chests. If you do kill the elite boss, or he's already dead when you get up here, look in all the corners of the room, as there's loads of elite chests up here. Then, you've got card number 6, the Hierophant. This is another basic tower card that can be found in the Tower of the Hierophant. Simply teleport into the Church of the Last Days fast travel point, and you'll find yourself right beside the tower. If you need more information on basic towers, use the timestamps on the video and go back to the basic towers section. Next up is card number 7, the Lovers. This is a really easy one to get that you'll most likely find as you complete the MSQ, but it's over in the main throne room in Castle Dracul. Simply teleport into the Church of the 12 fast travel point, run south, and through the castle until you find yourself in the throne room like seen on screen. You'll be taken to this room several times throughout the main story quest. After that is card number 8, the Chariot. This one is also really easy to get, and if you've been to all the major towns already, you most likely have it, but it's over in the Grand Carnival outpost. Simply teleport in, and it's sitting in the upper part of the outpost for you to grab, as seen on screen. Then, you've got card number 9, Strength. This card is in the Tower of Strength. Simply teleport into the Church of the Absolute fast travel point, and run a bit east to the tower. This is another tower card, but it's slightly different. It's more like a puzzle tower. You'll still be climbing your way to the top to get the card, but instead of having mobs to worry about, you'll be carrying orbs to unlock doors and avoiding spike traps. It's pretty straightforward. Once you get into the tower, take the first orb, and make your way up the stairs, avoiding the traps, to put it into the slot and open the first door. Then repeat for the second door. The third orb you can just skip, and instead, use this trick to climb past the next door. You can bring the orb if you like, but I've had it randomly drop a few times, which can get frustrating, so I try to be without the orb as much as possible. And the final orb, you don't really need either, as you can run around the gate, like seen on screen, to get into the final room. In here, loot all the elite chests, grab the strength card, and head off to the next one. Shout out to Yamakaze for opening all the elite chests for me before I had all of my tarot cards unlocked. Next up is card number 10, the Hermit. This card can be gotten within the Catacombs game mode. It requires a random room to generate, so it's luck based and may take a while to get. The mode released slightly buggy, making it harder to farm for this card, so I'd advise waiting until the mode is working smoothly before grinding for it. After that is card number 11, Wheel of Fortune. This is a really easy one to grab. You're going to want to teleport into the Church of Perseverance fast travel point, run a bit north to Buru of Urkala, and climb the stairs of the ruins up, like seen in the video, until you find the shrine in the room at the top of the structure, with the glowing guy in it. Then, you've got card number 12, Justice. This is another basic tower card that you'll find in the Tower of Justice. Simply teleport into the Church of Divinity fast travel point, and run a bit west over to the tower. If you need more information on basic towers, use the timestamps in the video and go back to the basic towers section. Next up is card number 13, the Hanged Man. This is another easy one, that'll just require a bit of climbing to get to. Teleport into the Church of the Cup fast travel point, and run a bit northeast to this spot on the map. Climb the rocks up to the ledge, like seen on screen, then you'll see some steps going down, with the shrine sitting at the bottom of them. If you're struggling to climb the rocks, try doing so with your mount. After that is card number 14, Death. This is another card you'll come across during the MSQ, in the room where you relive the memories of the king. If you're skipping the quests though, as seen on screen, you can find him here over in the Castle of Dracul. Then, you've got card number 15, Temperance. This is a really fast one to grab over on Monastery Isle, just south of the Church of the Living Saint fast travel point. Run over the bridge, enter the fort, turn left, and just run through the mobs around to the back of the structure. The shrine will be up against the wall. Next up is card number 16, the Devil. This is another basic tower card, which is found in the Tower of the Devil. Simply teleport into the Church of the Sword, fast travel point, and run a bit west over to the tower. If you need more information on basic towers, use the timestamps on the video and go back to the basic towers section. After that is card number 17, the Tower. This is a tricky one, as in order to find it, you need to be under the influence of a Potion of Fool's Sight. So buy one of these before you head here, go with someone who has one, or go here right after you make and use one for the main story quest line. But anyways, head all the way northwest to this eerie looking lake, go out to this little land patch, take the potion, or reveal the card. You can teleport and run from either the Church of Eternal Day or Hinterland fast travel point, whichever you prefer. Then you've got card number 18, the Star. This is another basic tower card which is found in the Tower of the Star. Simply teleport into the Church of Revelation fast travel point and run a bit west over to the tower. If you need more information on basic towers, use the timestamps on the video and go back to the basic towers section. Next up is card number 19, the Moon. This is yet again another basic tower card that can be found in the Tower of the Moon. Simply teleport into the Church of the Frontier fast travel point and run a bit east over to the tower. If you need more information on basic towers, use the timestamps on the video and go back to the basic towers section. After that is number 20, the Sun. This card is yet again another basic tower card, which can be found in the Tower of the Hermit. Simply teleport into the Church of Last Prayer fast travel point and run a bit east over to the tower. If you need more information on basic towers, use the timestamps on the video and go back to the basic towers section. Then you've got card number 21, Judgement. This card is over in Ashfall Watch, just a bit south from the Church of Contemplation fast travel point. You've got a bit of a jump puzzle to get up here, as it's hidden behind the tallest tower, but just keep climbing until you reach it. You can see on screen now me coming down from the shrine using the path I took to get up there, just in case you're struggling to find where to jump. Next up is card number 22, the World. This is a pretty easy one you'll come across during the main story quest. It's over in the Sorrowthorn Moot, just south of the Church of Divinity fast travel point. You'll get it during the Wolfstand quest, but if you're skipping the MSQ and just coming here for the card, this area has the option to climb upwards or go underground. Take the path underground, and in a few minutes you'll come across the shrine. After that is card number 23, the Echo. This is probably the hardest card to unlock, as it's locked behind the Isle of the Night raid. Not just locked behind it, but all the way at the end of it. As players and their gear get better, this raid will become a lot easier to complete, and then farming this card will be less difficult, but I'd advise against farming it until then, unless you're a PvE god. And finally, we've got card number 24, Rebirth. This one is locked behind the Elite Stronghold Siege event over in the Arcanist's Hold, a short run westward from the Church of Fates. You're going to want a few people to get this done, as the siege itself is pretty tricky. I'd recommend heading over here to check out the area before you make your next move. There's a good chance a group has already cleared it and the siege is closing. Then, you can just run into the back of the building, grab the card and the elite chests, and be on your merry way. Make sure you get out of there before it closes though, or you'll be exterminated. If the siege is on cooldown, and it's about to begin again, you can simply wait at the entrance like I did, and when it starts, if there's enough people, run in and complete it. Or, if no one's there, advertise in recruitment chat and put a group together. We did it with almost 10 people, and more people can also join after you start it up. It took us 7 minutes to complete it, then it closes after a couple minutes, and then it takes roughly 15 more minutes for it to start back up again. But that covers the location of all the Tarot Arcana cards that have been hidden around Nighthaven. Go out and grab them all, so you can start getting your hands on all of those new elite chests. If the video was of any help to you, please consider giving the video a like and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, have a good one. Thanks for watching another video, and a massive shout out to all the channel members and patrons seen on screen now. Links on how to become one in the video description. If you'd like to learn how to get the equivalent of these tarot cards in the Elysian Wild Zone, click on the video to the left. Or, click to follow me on a lower journey to the main story quest of New World, click on the playlist to the right.